Greetings, everybody. It's time for Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network for your information. And today we have the third of a four-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. On August 6, 1969, we're going to get started with our lineups in just a couple minutes. We got the coffee brewing. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Today it is the Minnesota Twins at the Detroit Tigers, third of a four-game series. They've split the first two games. It's Jim Perry for the Twins against Mickey Lolich, a left-hander for the Tigers. Let's look at our opening lineups. For the Minnesota Twins, leading off, Cesar Tovar in center field. Batting second, Rod Carew at second. Batting third is Harmon Killebrew at first base. Tony Oliva, cleanup in right. Bob Allison bats fifth in left field. Leo Cardenas bats sixth at shortstop. Rick Rennick batting seventh at third base. Tom Tashinsky catching for the ailing John Roseboro, batting eighth. And Jim Perry, the pitcher, a right-hander, batting ninth. For the Detroit Tigers, and Kathy Harden has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Harden. Good morning to you, Kathy. Kathy Harden has arrived. For the Detroit Tigers, it's Mickey Stanley leading off in center field. Tom Tresh bats second. He's at shortstop. The coffee is brewing, my second pot, Kathy, and it's a full pot. Gates Brown bats third in left field. Norman Cash is the cleanup hitter. He's at first base. Willie Horton bats fifth. He's in right. Tom Matic batting sixth at second base. Jim Price, the catcher, batting 7th. Don Wirt batting 8th at third base. And the pitcher, left-hander, Mickey Lolich. And Kathy Harden is for the Tigers. I am for the Tigers. And we're just waiting for the clubs, for the Tigers to take the field. I'm for the Tigers. Coming into this game, the Twins have a 12.5 game lead over the Oakland A's in the American League West. The Detroit Tigers are in second place. They're 18.5 games behind the Baltimore Orioles. This is the third of a 4-game series. We are in the midst of August 6, 1969. I've made a tentative decision, and that is the next replay, which may coincide with this one, will be 1911. And I've made various justifications for that. We may do 1962 in a future time, and I'm prepared to be holding 2 and maybe 3 replays simultaneously, and the forthcoming replays will be full statistics, at least more statistics. For hitters, it'll be at bats, hits, runs, doubles, home runs, stolen bases, and average. And for pitchers, it will be innings pitched, earned runs, strikeouts, wins and losses, and ERA. You had a feeling, you know, I looked again and I saw 1911 has 405 players. That's an average of just over 25 per team. 1920 and 1924 are only about 385, which is 23 and change per team. So that's the way that's going to work. I'm also eyeing 1962. In a moment, our tweet will be up. You had a feeling. Very, very interesting. Let's get that coffee going here. Okay, the tweet should be up and the tweet should be good. Let's go take a look. It's up and it's good. I have a real interest in 1911. I think you're right. So long ago, when it was Cobb's best year, 420 hitter. A lot of highlights. Okay, the Detroit Tigers have taken the field. Mickey Lolich, the left-hander, on the mound. And leading it off for the Twins will be Cesar Tovar, right-handed hitter. The Be very mindful of Lolich, a left-handed pitcher. Okay, Lolich is ready. Tovar is in the box. Here's the windup from Lolich. And the pitch. 6-7, right-hander. Walked him. So Tovar's on. That's not something you want to do. He'll be a 1-16 stealing. And here comes Rod Carew. Tovar being held. Lolich from the stretch. The pitch to Carew. There goes Tovar. And he is out. Oh, thrown out by Jim Price. Thrown out trying to steal. That's a shame. 1 out. Carew at the plate. Okay, Lolich. The pitch to Carew. Lefty here. 2-4. Grounds it to first. Cash has it. Steps on the bag. 2 outs. Next game is Cubs with Rich Nye. Trying to remember who they're playing at. I believe Houston. I'm not sure who the pitcher is. We'll see what time that's not even posted yet. 2 outs, nobody on, just underway here at Tiger Stadium. And Harmon Killebrew is the batter. Here's Lolich now. The pitch to Killebrew. 6-6. Struck him out. And the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, the walk, and none left. After Tovar is thrown out stealing. After a half, it's Minnesota nothing. And the Tigers coming to bat. And here's Jim Perry. Now, Perry comes in with 12 wins. Lolich has 9. So, Perry going for number 13 today. He had 20 in real world. Here's Mickey Stanley to lead it off for the Tigers. All right, Perry is ready. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 4-5, grounds it to third. Rennick has it, throws him out, 1 away. Now Tom Tresh, switch hitter, batting left against Perry. Perry winds and deals. 2-9. Fly ball to center. And Tovar makes the catch. That's 2 away. Now Gates Brown. That's 2-9. Here's Gates now, left-handed hitter. Wind up by Perry. Pitch. 3-6. Struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning for Perry. And after 1, it's a scoreless ball game here in Detroit. Beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic, I would say, wouldn't you? Mickey Lolich on the mound now. He'll face Oliva to start it off, top of the second. Oliva, left-handed hitter, lefty-lefty here. The pitch to Oliva. 6-6. Struck him out. That's 2 in a row for Lolich. 1 out. Now Bob Allison. For 8. And that is a double down the line to left field. Gates Brown throws it back in. Allison on second with a double. Here's Leo Cardenas. Lolich from the stretch. Four. Fly ball center. Under it is Stanley. He's a 1. 10-1, and he makes the catch. Allison holds at second base. 2 away for Rick Rennick. Here's the pitch to Rennick. 3-8. Left-hander struck him out. Third for Lolich today. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. In the middle of the second, it's still scoreless. Twins at the Tigers. Okay, Perry will face Cash. He retired the side in order in the first. Okay, here's Perry and the pitch to Cash. 4-3, left-handed, fly ball to right. Oliva's a 1. And he makes the catch. That's 1 retired. In the bottom of the second, here's Willie Horton now. The wind up by Perry. 6-9. Walked him. So there's the first base runner for the Tigers. Horton on first, 1 down. And Strat-O-Matic, the batter, left-handed hitter, going against Perry, the right-hander. Perry from the stretch. 5-8. Grounds it to second X. That's for Carew. He's a 3. 13-3. And he throws him out. Horton goes to second on that. 2 outs. Horton in scoring position here for Jim Price. Here's the pitch to Price. 6-5. And it's hit deep to left. But under it is Allison to make the catch. The side is retired. No runs, a walk, and 1 left on. It's scoreless after 2 here in Detroit. Beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic. Mickey Lolich on the mound now will face Tashinsky, Perry, And then back to the top with Tovar. Lolich into his windup. Here's the pitch to Tuschinski. Two six, walked him. Tuschinski on first, and Jim Perry, a sacrifice situation. He's a B. Infield in makes him a C. From the stretch, Lolich. Here's the pitch to Perry. And he lays it down. Oh, I think it's good. 8C. Yes, it goes to first base. And Norman Cash has to step on the bag. He can't get Tuschinski, who goes to second. So, a successful sacrifice bunt by Jim Perry. It's 1 out, Tuschinski in scoring position. And Cesar Tovar, the batter. Tuschinski a 1-9 running. Tovar walk, thrown out, stealing in the first. From the stretch, Lolich. Pitch to Tovar. 6-7. Walked him. So that's first and second now. Second walk given up to Tovar. Here's Rod Carew. Lefty here. Grounded to first in the first, Carew. Here's the pitch from Lolich. 2-7. Fly ball center. This is playable by Stanley, and he makes the catch and the runner's hold. 2 outs for Harmon Killebrew. The pitch to Killebrew. 4-5. Struck him out. Oh, Lolich gets Killebrew swinging. And the side is retired. That's the fourth for Lolich. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, both left. Scoreless in the middle of the third here at Detroit. Be looking forward to the Cubs game this afternoon. I can't play it this morning because I'm already on my second pot of coffee, and that was a big K, absolutely, to Killebrew. And I've always needed a drug. Okay, so we can wait till the afternoon to play that ball game, maybe 2 o'clock. We'll see. After my nap, which is not a very restful nap. Okay, Don Word is the batter. Perry is not allowed to hit in 2 innings. He did walk Horton, left him on base. Perry into his windup, pitch to Word. 2-8, struck him out. That's the second for Jim Perry. And now Mickey Lolich. Here's the pitch from Perry. Lolich switch hitter batting left. 4-3. Fly ball right. Oliva getting under that. 12-1. And he makes the catch. 2-away in the Tigers' bottom of the third. And now Mickey Stanley. No score here at Tiger Stadium. Bottom of the third, Tigers batting. It's Perry versus Lolich if you're just joining us. Stanley grounded to third in the first. 2 outs, nobody on now. Here's Perry winding. Pitch to Stanley, 1-10, and he grounds it to short. And Cardenas throws Stanley out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Perry here in the third. After 3, it's still scoreless. Had a fun game last night, a 6 p.m. game. 9-0 A's over the Cleveland Indians. Well, Lolich takes to the mound. He's going to face the Oliva, Allison, and Cardenas in the top of the fourth. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to get myself some coffee to get myself. We have a nice little game going on here. Absolutely, Kathy Harden. It really is. And Perry has not allowed a hit yet in 3 innings. A very, very nice ball game. Absolutely. And we want to welcome everybody here to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Please check in on the live chat. Just say hello. Love to hear from you. Ow. Okay, Lolich ready here. Lefty, lefty, Oliva at the plate. Struck out in the second. Here's the pitch to Oliva. 2-10. Grounds it to first. Cash has it. Throws to Lolich, covering the bag. That's one away. Now Bobby Allison. Allison doubled for the only hit thus far for the Twins. Lolich into his windup. Pitch to Allison. 6-7. Walked him. That's the fourth walk given up by Lolich today. Leo Cardenas is the batter. I was listening to a radio broadcast of the Reds at the Houston Colt 45s in 1962, and I was very interested to hear Leo Cardenas played on the Reds. So if and when we do the 62 replay, that should be fun. Some great players. Okay, it's Allison on first with one down. Leo Cardenas at the plate. Here's the pitch from Lolich. 5-12. Grounder to first. X. Cash at 2. This could be 2. 7-2, and it is. He turns the double play. So nicely done. He stepped on the bag and threw it over to second. And it's a double play. No runs, no hits, a walk, none left. Middle of the fourth. Still scoreless here in Detroit. And we've got another pitcher's duel going here. It's a very neat ball game, too. Okay, Tom Tresh leads it off. And again, we'll be doing full stats for the 1911 replay, as well as any other replay we do. And I found on my iMac, I use an iMac, there's something called Numbers. It's a program, and it has a very, very easy to use Excel type window. Application. I've already started a test of it, so that should be fun. Okay, Perry now has thrown 3 shutout innings, no hits allowed. He did allow a walk to Horton in the second. He'll face Tresh, Gase Brown, and Norman Cash. Tresh steps in, switch hitter, batting left against Perry. And here's Perry now. The pitch to Tresh. 2-5. Struck him out. Lord Perry is looking fine tonight. That's the third for Jim. Now Gates Brown. Perry, the pitch to Brown. 3-7, fly ball center. Tovar makes the catch, 2 away. And here's Stormin' Norman. Here's the pitch to Cash. 4-11. Grounds it to first. Killebrew has it. Steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 for Perry. And no hits in 4 innings for Jim. But it is a scoreless game here. The only hit in the game for either team is the double by Allison in the second. Here comes Lolich now. Rennick will lead it off for the Twins. We're in the top of the 5th. Okay, Lolich. The pitch to Rennick. 6-5. Struck him out. Number 5 for Lolich. Really throwing well today, both pitchers. Here's Tom Tuschinski. He walked, left on base. Lolich into his windup. Here's the pitch. 6-8, and that is a line drive to third, caught by Wirt, 2 away. And Jim Perry, the batter. Perry had a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. Here's Lolich, winds and deals to Perry. 6-8, switch hitter batting right, lines it to third again, 3 outs, and the side is out 1-2-3 for Lolich. So we're in the middle of the 5th. It's a scoreless ball game, a pitcher's duel again. We've had some awesome Strat-O-Matic baseball here in the month of August for the 1969 replay. Willie Horton will lead it off. Perry, no hits allowed yet, through 4. Here's Perry. The pitch to Horton. 4-5. Grounder to third. Rennick. Over to Killebrew, 1 out. Now Tommy Matic. Left-handed hitter Matic. The pitch from Perry. 5-8. Grounder to second next. Carew with 3. 2-3, that goes through. And there goes the no-hitter. It just was beyond the reach of Rodney. A 1-out single by Matic. So we can all breathe a sigh of relief and get with the ball game now. Jim Price, the batter. Matic on first, 1 down. And Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Price. 3-5. Struck him out. Number 4 for Price. For Perry, I'm sorry. So 2 outs with Matic on first. And Dunworth, the batter. Lolich out on deck. The pitch to Wirt. 2-6. Fly ball left field. Allison makes the catch, and the side is out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. First hit for the Tigers. And after 5, it's a scoreless ball game. And we move to the top of the 6th. Leading it off is Cesar Tovar. He has walked twice. He was thrown out stealing in the first when he walked. It's a scoreless ball game through 5. Both pitchers throwing shutout baseball with 1 hitters. Okay, Lolich. Here's the pitch to Tovar. 4-10. Right-hander struck him out. That's number 6 for Mickey. And now Rodney Carew. Carew 0 for 2 today. Lolich into his windup. Here's the pitch to Rodney. 5-7. Grounder to second X. Matic, he's a 3. 7-3. And he throws him out for the second out of the inning. And now Harmon Killebrew. He struck out twice by Lolich today. Here's the pitch to Harmon. 6-7. Walked him. So Harmon reaches first on a base on balls here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. And Lolich will work from the stretch facing Oliva, who's 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded to first. Lefty here. The pitch to Oliva. 5-10. Grounder to short. This could be the inning. Tresha 3. 8-3. And he throws him out. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. A walk to Killebrew. Left on base, middle of the 6th. It's a... Well, I've seen this movie before. A scoreless ball game. Both pitchers with 1-hit shutouts. And it's the bottom of the 6th. It will be Lolich leading it off. Lolich, a 1W switch hitter. So he'll bat left against Perry. Here's the pitch to Lolich. 6-4. Fly ball center. And Tovar gloves it for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Now Mickey Stanley 0 for 2. Perry winds and deals. 1-11. Grounder to first. Scooped by Killebrew. He'll step on the back. 2-way. What a ball game. Yeah, here's Tom Tresh. Switch hitter batting left against Perry. Grounder to second. Rodney throws him out, and it's a 1-2-3 for Perry in the bottom of the sixth. After 6, it's scoreless here. We're at Tiger Stadium. About 9,000 in the stands. That's a shame, given this is the returning world champions of baseball. Okay, Lolich takes to the mound, pitching to the Twins, top of the 7th. Bobby Allison leads it off. He reached base twice, doubled and walked. Okay, Lolich. The pitch to Allison. It's an amazing game. It's an amazing season. 3-8. He grounds it back to Lolich. Throws to Storm and Norman. And there's one away here, top of the 7th. Here comes Leo Cardenas. Used to play for the Reds. Leo 0 for 2. Pitch to Cardenas. 6-6. Struck him out. Number 7 for Lolich. 2 down. And here's Rick Rennick. He struck out twice. 7 strikeouts for Lolich. Here's the pitch. 2-8. Fly ball center. Stanley makes the catch. A 1-2-3 for Lolich. It's the 7th inning stretch, people. It's a scoreless ball game. If you like pitchers duels, this is the game for you. I love pitchers duels. I think Kathy Harden does too. We're going to take a break here for 3 to 5 minutes. It'll be Gates, Brown, Cash, and Horton facing Perry. Both pitchers with 1-hit shutouts. And I'll be back. Tough game here. Wow. Right now I'm looking at a 2 p.m. start Eastern Time U.S. for Cubs at the Astros, but that's tentative. I may not be in any condition to do so, and then it would be moved to 9 a.m. tomorrow. And we apologize for the uncertainty on that. Ron Perinoski is warming in the Minnesota Twins bullpen. Ron Perinoski. He is a left-hander. Let's get some new coffee here. Jim Perry on the mound. He's allowed one hit in 6 innings. Walked 1 batter, struck out 4. Shutout baseball, along with Lolich. Shutout, 1 hit allowed through 7. 7 strikeouts. It's a pitcher's duel. Gates Brown will lead it off. Gates Brown. Here's Perry now. He's ready. Here's the pitch to Gates Brown. 4-6. Grounds it to second. Carew throws it over to Killebrew, 1 down. Now Norman Cash. See if he can be storming here. Left-handed hitter. Perry into his windup. Here's the pitch to Cash. 2-7. And that is a base hit up the middle for Cash. Second hit allowed by Perry. Norman on first with 1 out. Indeed. And here's Willie Horton. Walked and grounded to third. Short lead by Cash off first, 1 down. Perry from the stretch. This is his endurance inning. Lolich is in the 8th. Here's the pitch to Horton. 1-8. And it's hit deep by Horton. Left field, going back is Allison. It's a 2-run home run by Willie Horton. 2-0. Detroit. Willie Horton comes through with a 2-run home run here in the 7th. Let's look at that again. One 8, and it's gone. It's as clean as a baby's anus. Sometimes I crack myself up. Any of you ever do that? Crack yourself up? Oh, that's funny shit. Willie Horton with a long 2-run home run. And for Willie, that's number 21 on the season. Number 21 for Willie Horton. 2-0 Tigers. And here comes Tommy Matic. Perinoski still warming. They may very well pinch hit for Perry in the 8th. Here's the pitch to Matic now. 1 out, nobody on. 6-6. Base hit to right. And that's it for Perry. He has reached fatigue. All of a sudden, here in the 7th, Jim Perry has allowed 3 hits in a row. And that's it for Perry. Billy Martin comes out, and he calls for the left-hander, Perinoski. It's unfortunate. The closer has to come in when they're losing, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Or we may bring someone else in. Perry pitched 6 1/3 innings. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 1, struck out 4, and has allowed 2 runs thus far, responsible for Matic on first. Lord, maybe I won't bring Perinoski in. You know, Strat-O-Matic doesn't have any requirement for warming people up, thank God. I used to play a game years ago that did. It's sort of a pain in the ass. Here's Al Worthington. He's going to come in to relieve Perry here with 1 out and Matic on first. Al Worthington. So Worthington comes in from the bullpen. He is a right-hander, and he'll take his warm-ups. Perry knocked out of the box here in the 7th. Okay, Worthington is ready. And here's Jim Price coming up with Matic on first and 1 down. Price 0 for 2 today. Worthington, a right-hander. From the stretch, the pitch to Price. 4-7. And that is what a catch by Rick Rennick. Oh, it was a liner, and he dove for it and got it. 2 away. What a catch by Rennick. 4-7, single 1 to 13. It was a 14. So it's 2 outs with Matic on first and Don Wirth the batter. Lolich on deck. 2-0 Tigers here after the 2-run blast by Willie Horton, his 21st of the season. Okay, Worthington. The pitch to Wirth. 4-8. Base hit to left field by Don Wirth. Matic goes to second and holds. First and second, 2 down for Lolich. Switch hitter. Winner of record now. The pitch to Lolich, batting left-handed. 6-5. Fly ball left field. This should end the inning. Under it is Allison, and the side is retired. But there were 2 runs on the 2-run home run, number 21 by Willie Horton, through 7. Tigers 2, Twins nothing. And here's Lolich now. 1 hit, shutout. We haven't had a 1-hitter this season. Or no-hitter. Tuschinski will lead it off against Lolich. Lolich with 7 strikeouts. Okay, he's ready. Here's the pitch from Lolich. 5-12, grounds to first X. Cash. 22, reroll. 3-2, and he steps on the bag for the first out. There'll be a hitter for Worthington. Perinoski will come in. next inning. Coming in to hit for Worthington. God almighty. Frank Quilisi. Frank Quilisi coming in to hit. One out, nobody on. Quilisi pinch hitting for Worthington. Lolich, one hitter. Okay, Lolich now. Pitch to Quilisi. 6-12, right-hander. Grounder to first. Stormin' Norman, he's a 2. Storming that ball. Reroll. Lord, is he storming that. 20, it's a re-roll. 1-2, it goes through for a base hit for Quilisi. So Quilisi is on. Looks like they're going to have a pinch runner for him. Ted Eulander. A 1-16. Eulander coming in to run for Quilisi here. Here in the 8th. So Eulander on first, one out. Tovar the tying run. That's the second hit allowed, by the way, by Lolich. Tovar walked twice and struck out. Lolich will work from the stretch. Again, this is Lolich's endurance inning, and Chuck Hiller, who pitched in Real World in this game, is warming up. He is a left-hander, and if needed, he's available. Chuck Hiller. Okay, Tovar, right-handed hitter against the southpaw Lolich. Eulander on first, one out from the stretch. Lolich. 1-7, and he grounds it to short. Double play. Eulander was not being held. The side is retired, so Lolich gets out of it. No runs, one hit, none left. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. And here's Ron Perinoski. Left-hander coming in for Worthington. It'll be the top of this Tigers order. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it will be Carew, Killebrew, and Oliva. Stanley now. 0 for 3 today. In fact, the first 3 batters are 0 for 9. Okay, Perinoski's ready. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 2-8. Grounds it to short. And Tresh throws him out. One away. I'm sorry. Cardenas throws him out. Yeah. Whatever. One away. Here's Tresh now. 0 for 3. So Stanley 0 for 4 today. Perinoski. The pitch to Tresh, switch hitter batting right. 2-6, struck him out. That's 2 away. And now Gates Brown 0 for 3. Real some humdinging pitching today on both sides. Pitch to Brown, 1-3, grounds it to second. And Carew throws him out, 1-2-3 for Perinoski. We're heading to the top of the ninth. This is it for Minnesota. Rod Carew, Harmon Killebrew, and Tony Oliva. Lolich, 2-hit shutout. He has walked 5. Carew, left-handed hitter. Lefty-lefty, 0 for 3, Rodney. Hiller warming. Here's the pitch to Rodney. 6-7, struck him out. And that's number 8 for Lolich. Now Harmon Killebrew. Oliva on deck. Lolich. 6-9, and that's a base hit by Killebrew. Very, very quietly gets a base hit. You expect a home run or something, and it's a nice piece of hitting by Harmon Killebrew here. That's the 3rd hit allowed, also by Lolich today. So Killebrew on first with 1 down. And here's Tony Oliva. Lefty-lefty. From the stretch, Lolich. Pitch to Oliva. 2-8. Lines it to second. Caught by Matic. 2 outs. Second beautiful play by Tommy Matic. 2-8. Liner. And it's all up to Bobby Allison now. Lolich steps off the mound, takes his cap off, wipes his brow, grabs some resin, comes back on the mound. It's Killebrew on first, Bobby Allison the tying run at the plate. Allison doubled, walked, and grounded to Lolich. Here's Lolich now. Pitch to Allison. 6-6, struck him out. Number 9 for Lolich, and what a game it was. Mickey Lolich, the star of the ball game, with special mention to Willie Horton. The final score, Detroit Tigers 2, Minnesota Twins 0. The win goes to Lolich. That is his 10th of the season. He is the star of the game. Let's enter his win here. Number 10 for Lolich. Lolich pitched 9 innings, a complete game win. What a piece of pitching. 1, 2, 3 hit shutout. Shutout. Yeah, he walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He struck out 9, including 2 in the 9th inning. He allowed no runs. The loss goes to Jim Perry. He pitched well until he fell out of endurance. It was a beautiful game, a beautiful, beautiful ball game. Perinoski pitched 1, retired the side in order with a strikeout. Final line, Tigers 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Twins, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. That was a ball game. Twins now 12 ahead in the West. Tigers within 18 of the Baltimore Orioles. So, a very, very satisfying ball game. We'll be back tentatively at 2 p.m. for our next game. You have a great day, Kathy Harden, and we appreciate it. Chicago Cubs at the Houston Astros. They're in the middle of a series. Rich Nye with an ERA, as I recall, of over 5, will get the start, a spot start for Nye. And Jack Billingham will start for the Astros. Good news for Jesus Alou fans. He's back in the lineup. So we'll be looking forward to seeing Jesus. Stay strong, everybody. Oh, and please stay well. And we'll all catch you next time.